Hi everyone. I said this morning I might come on and have made some vegan butter. Hi Alexis, good to see you. And this recipe I found on one of Mama Rose's YouTube channels. It does call for and it does call for, even though I'm not watching her anymore, I did find this on her YouTube channel, and I haven't poured it in here yet so you can see what it looks like. It is vegan butter. And if you wanted to make the color of it a little deeper yellow, it would be using 1/8 of a teaspoon of turmeric. I thought I had some. I went through all my spices and I didn't find any turmeric. So as you can see, it's white. But I'm going to pour it into my container. You should be able to watch me pour it into my container. And we'll lower this down just a little, and you'll be able to see what it looks like. There we go. It's going to be really nice. Isn't that nice? It's not yellow, but it doesn't have to be. See how nice that looks? And I tasted it already, and it does taste like real butter. You know, you go, oh, hi, from Germany, welcome. The thing of it is, like the earth balance in the store, the butter that you buy in the stores has all kinds of chemicals in it that you don't want. This has, and I will give you the recipe. It's a very simple recipe, and I watched her make it this morning. And it's very simple. Just make it for yellow. But you really, I don't have any turmeric, and I could have made it yellow color. But you can see it's real pretty up. And I like the way it looks without it. And this is, it gets under these blades. It's hard to get out. But as you can see, it's pretty. It looks pretty good. And it tastes really good, too. This is the only recipe of hers that I really decided to do. Well, very good. Tastes like real butter without it being real butter. And I'll give you the recipe. It calls for 1.5 cups of coconut oil, and that would be the refined. I didn't know if I had any refined or not because I had unrefined, and then I have refined. Unrefined is before they take all the coconut out. Refined is once they take the coconut. Yes, doesn't that pretty? Once they take the coconut out, it becomes refined. So I had a big container of it, so I thought, we'll use that, because that's what she mentioned, if you don't want the coconut flavor in your butter. And I don't think anybody would. And a cup and a half of coconut oil, and this was organic, refined. A 1/3 cup, and she said olive oil light. But she happened to use avocado oil. I didn't have any avocado oil, and I do have olive oil, so I used grapeseed oil, because it would be a little milder taste. Olive oil has a tendency to be a little heavy, so you really don't want to use it unless necessary. And 3/4 cup of milk. She used cashew milk. I didn't have that, so I had almond milk, original almond milk, so I put that in there instead. So you have to kind of tweak the recipes to suit yourself. And a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and then, of course, the eighth a teaspoon of the turmeric, which gives it the yellow color. But I think this is pretty just the way it is. And don't need it yellow to put it on my bread. But as you can see, it came out really good, and I made it in the Vitamix, and it came out really nice. I've been looking for a vegan butter recipe because I'm getting tired of buying all this butters in the store, and all you have to do is just keep coconut oil in that on hand. It's simple enough, and your dairy-free milks and stuff, and it's just as simple. And I can make this a lot, and put it on toast in the morning. And have it peanut butter and butter. I like peanut butter with a little butter on it. This will make a real good tasting for the peanut butter on the toast. It's endless what you can do with it. You probably put it on noodles and stuff too. Yes, it is. It is healthier. It does. It does taste like butter, because I just tasted it. It does taste like butter without the butter. Because like I said, I've been buying Earth Balance, but there again, you want to get away from canola oil. I believe it has canola oil in it, and canola oil is not good for you. Welcome to Periscope for the very first time. So, what are the ingredients again? Okay, and I'll post this up on YouTube as well. It's a 1.5 cups of coconut oil. You want to use the refined, because if you use the unrefined, you'll have the coconut flavor in your butter. Because when refined is when they go through the process to take everything out. A 1/3 cup of oil. She used avocado oil. I didn't have that. I used grapeseed oil, which worked fine. I don't suggest using olive oil unless she says olive oil light. So you can use any other oil, grape seed, sesame oil, avocado oil, whatever oils you have. 3/4 cup of your milk. And like I said, I used almond milk. She used cashew milk, but almond milk works just as well. I had the original almond milk, so I used that. Half a teaspoon of salt, and that calls for 1/8 of teaspoon of turmeric. But I didn't have the turmeric, so I'm just going to leave it white. I would have made it yellow, but I didn't have the turmeric. But I guess you really don't have to. And it still looks good. See, it looks very good. I mean, I can't believe how smooth it's going to be and creamy, and it tastes good too. I was surprised that I tasted it, and it tastes just like butter. Without that buttery, without being real butter. We all should start making our own stuff. Stop buying stuff in the store. The processed foods in the store. Make your own, because you're so much better off. Because the stuff that's in the chemicals they put in those foods, it's crazy. They put so darn many chemicals in there. They're not fit for human consumption. You don't know what the chemicals are. You'd have to research them out to figure out what they are. And like I said, carrageenan, that's a bad one. And canola oil is not. Yeah, too much oil. That's right. It is too much oil. They put a canola oil, which they say is not a very good oil anyway, so you don't want to use, But I took 1/3 of the grapeseed oil, and that's not that much to put in here. So that ended up being pretty good. And I thought, well, I don't have the avocado oil. I hate to buy it. And I had grapeseed oil for one of my other recipes I had a while back. Yes, it certainly can. It's very harmful to your body. You don't want to put anything harmful into your body. It's best to make your own. That's why I'm doing these. I'm stressing making your own, because you know what's in it. You know how healthy it's going to be for you, and you don't have to look at it and look at the what's in it and say, well, what is that? Is that going to harm me? So it's always better to make our own foods if we can. And I'm enjoying, with this Vitamix, making my own foods. I really enjoy doing that because it's given me lots of pleasure. I'm finding more. No, I don't eat grits. I never have. I doubt if I probably ever would. I don't think we should anyway. I'm glad I am inspiring other people, because we all should want to live healthy. I weighed myself again this morning. I'm down to 202, which I started at 250 a while back. And when I first started weighing myself was 223, and now I'm down to 202. So it really is paying off. I really don't know. I'd have to do some research on grits. I don't think that we should be having them, but I'd have to do more research on it to find out. I think that it's better that you make your own food and eat that. Oh, thank you. It's been a journey that's been long, but it's working. People have been telling me I look thinner in the face. Of course, I look at myself in the face, and I can't see it. But people are telling me it's true, so I guess it has to be. They're not going to tell me something that's not true. It has to be true, It's a process, It takes time. Oh, you made some chia pudding with coconut milk? Oh, cool. I've made the chia seed pudding, but I've used almond milk. Yeah, you're right. Weight is very hard to lose. I mean, all my life I've been on a yo-yo diet. I've been up and down, up and down. I lose a little and then I gain a little. Then I lose a little and I gain a little. But now that I've lost it, I intend to keep it off. And it takes a lot of willpower to say I'm going to do it and keep doing it and not stop. Having this Vitamix, that's one reason why I bought the Vitamix, so I can make more foods to be healthy. But, starting on this journey, it's really helped me to stay here. And the Lord's helped me too. Oh, yeah, I know. And I'm glad that I'm not the only one that's struggling, because they say, you can put it on, but it's hard to take it off, which it is hard to take it off. I mean, I didn't put it on overnight, and I'm certainly not going to take it off overnight. That's very, very true. Hi, Gabe. Good to see you. I made some vegan butter in my Vitamix, and it tastes just like butter, but without it being harmful. It's got coconut oil in it. It's got grapeseed oil in it. It's got almond milk and salt. That's all it's got in it. I could have put turmeric in it for the color, but I didn't have any. Yeah. I wasn't going to do this, but I thought, I hesitated doing it, but I thought, well, I've got grapeseed oil. I'm going to try that. And I wasn't sure that I had the right coconut oil because I wasn't going to use the refined. I wasn't going to use the unrefined. I was going to use the refined because I don't want the taste of the coconut in the butter. So I looked, and sure enough, I had one that's refined, so I used that. Oh, that's a shame. I'm sorry to hear that. That's what people do. Absolutely. I've got it on some index cards. I don't know if it's going to come up very well when you screenshot it. I'll put it there. Try to screenshot it if you can and put some hearts up. You can screenshot it if it shows up. If not, I will put it up on YouTube and I will post the recipe there. Look, for me, it looks backwards, but for you, it should be okay. And just if you want to screenshot it that way, because I only had index cards to put it on, and I don't have the regular big things so these. I bought this for recipes, so I thought, well, I'll just put it on there. Hi, good to see you. I made some vegan butter. The only thing I didn't have was the turmeric to change it the yellow color. Oh, good, Gabe, good. You'll love it. Like I said, I'll post it up on YouTube. If you're not following me on YouTube, just follow me on YouTube. Sure, I'll show the ingredients. Okay, if you didn't want to take a screenshot, there you go. And you let me know when you're done. I know it's not much to take a screenshot of, but this is the only thing I have right now. And, okay, yeah, you came in a little late. I'll bring it a little closer. Okay, there you go. Can you get it? Okay, good. Hi, Carrie, good to see you. I just got done making some vegan butter in my Vitamix, and it tastes just like butter. And it was off of one of Mama Rose's recipes that she had done on YouTube. And I've been looking for vegan butter. She's made several different ones. Hi, good to see you. And she's made several different ones, and this one was simple enough. So I thought, well, I'm just going to go ahead and make it too. I don't think she minds us sharing her recipes out, It helps her too, I guess, Although I don't usually do any of her recipes because I don't care for them, but this was one I happened to find, and I thought, well, it's simple enough to do. And I tasted it, and I thought, my goodness, it is good. All these recipes that I've been sharing with you lately are recipes that I intend to stick with because they're simple to do, they taste good, and that's why it sure is. So now that I found this vegan butter recipe, I'm going to continue, and I'm going to make it more and a lot, and keep making it over and over again. Oatmeal raisin cookies. Well, I do have that I made some no-bake peanut butter oat bars a while back, and I did post that up on YouTube. They're on there, so if you ever wanted to make those, you can go ahead and make those. They're very simple to make too, but I'm planning on probably taking some of those to my daughter-in-law's for Thanksgiving. I may even take this vegan butter. Tell her, I says, let's try this vegan butter. What's my YouTube? It's under Karen Watterson. KarenWatterson. That's all you have to type in, and it should come up. Yes, that's it. Welcome to Periscope for the very first time. I have quite a few videos posted up there. I have prophetic videos. I have health videos. I have these cooking videos. I have them in playlists. So I'll put this up there under the Vitamix recipes. Anything I make in the Vitamix goes under Vitamix recipes. Let me get some water first. It's simpler to distinguish them that way. Because most of the recipes lately I've made have all been in the Vitamix. So I just group them. I just lump them under Vitamix recipes. And then you can go through it and look at the ones you want. But it's a lot simpler for me to put these up on YouTube, put the recipe up there so people can copy it down, and they can make it for themselves and see if they like it. I plan on using this tomorrow morning for breakfast. No, I don't make things for Halloween. Excuse me, I gotta get some more water. I'll tell you why. No, I don't accept Halloween. I don't celebrate it. I don't believe in it. It's a Satan's day. I don't want anything to do with it. So I do not make anything for any Halloween things on Halloween. I'd just rather this day didn't come at all. So there was a gal, that I do follow, that she had made something for Halloween, and she was featured again today. And she had like devil's ears on, and but I just don't believe in doing anything like that for Halloween. You know, I just make things simple. I don't intend to get featured anymore, but if I get featured, praise the Lord. If I don't, that's okay. I'm just doing this to share my knowledge with other people so that they can learn from me, because we learn from each other. What do you mean the exact date? Hi. Oh, thank you, Diamond Stars, for the super hearts. What do you mean? What's the exact date? Oh, well, I was featured last Wednesday. You could find that it's the vegan Alfredo sauce. It should be go under my profile. If you're following me on Periscope, go under my profile and look for the vegan Alfredo sauce. I was featured last Wednesday, and I got 13,000 viewers that day. People have been talking about it, and I have not heard anything about it. You know, that's sad. You know, this is the day that everybody's honoring Satan. Well, then he causes a tragedy to happen again. And it's terrible, you know. I'd rather not listen to these tragedies on this day, you know. Oh, thank you. That's only the first time I've ever been featured. And it was totally unexpected. But, you know, people that came in today and did things for Halloween, made Halloween cookies or stuff like that, of course they got featured. That's the type of world we're in. They all accept Halloween, so anybody that's going to be dressed for Halloween and stuff like that, they're gonna give them a feature. I mean, I would just happen to be featured because I happened to do the right recipe. I mean, I didn't expect it, but I got it, and I'm thankful for that. You know, I thank the Periscope gave me recognition, but I'm hoping and praying that it happens again. Yeah, it is. It's hard hearing hate crimes. I'd rather not hear about it. Oh, that's how you saw me being featured? Oh, my goodness. Oh, thank you. And I did a Periscope this morning. If you're not following me, follow me. I did a Periscope this morning when I walked, and I did it on the Reformation. I did it on the Protestants should keep protesting. I think something like that is the title. I haven't put it up on YouTube yet, but I plan on doing that later. But I did do a Periscope this morning, so if you're following me, go in and watch that. Oh, you're going to be a fan for life? Well, that's wonderful. I never expected that, but you know, it gives me more viewers that way. The viewership, my followership has gone up, and I'm thankful for that, because we all learn from each other. Oh, you're going to watch that after this? And yeah, I was watching my replay from this morning, and I was falling asleep. I guess I bored myself to death to sleep, so I fell asleep. How did I get it going? Well, everybody actually has a YouTube channel, if you want to know the truth. I just started doing Periscopes, and I decided, well, I've been doing Periscopes for a while, and I decided, well, it would be nice to put these Periscopes up on YouTube. So that's how I started. I just got the YouTube app on my phone. I just upload them directly from my phone to the YouTube app, put in the description what it's about, whether it's a recipe or whatever, and upload it. And I do put all the videos that are up there on my YouTube are from Periscope. I don't do any YouTube live, so they're all from Periscope. I did have trouble a few times not getting some of my videos up there that I had done, because I had T-Mobile at the time, and T-Mobile was cantankerous, and some of the stuff didn't save to my camera roll. But now that I'm on Verizon, everything saves to my camera roll, so I seem to, because it has to be on my camera roll for me to get it up there on the YouTube channel. So I will do that. I'll post this up there. I'll post the recipe so that you can have it for yourself. Because I know that other people want to be able to make the same things that I made, you know. And I'm telling you, you'll really like it. And you'll wonder why you never made it sooner. And I'm wondering, too, why I didn't make this any sooner. I mean, it just tastes just like butter. I mean, it's amazing that you could, and like my cheese sauce. If you haven't watched that cheese sauce Periscope, watch that one, too, that I did. Because it tastes just like cheese without it being cheese. Yes, I do. I have a 128 gig phone. So, but what I do is after they come on the camera roll, I put them up on YouTube, but then I take them off. I don't need to save them on my camera roll once they're up on YouTube or they're on Periscope. I don't need them up. I don't need them then, because I can go right into my Periscope and watch them, which I do. So, but I do take them off my phone. I only have one video there of my grandson's graduation that I didn't want to lose, and I kept it because it's about a minute long, and I wanted to keep that. But other than that, I have a few pictures now and again. But other than that, no, I don't save the videos to keep them on my camera roll. Once I upload them to YouTube, I take them off. You know, it saves space. It really does, a lot of space. But I'm glad I could come in here and do this because now the other phone I had was only 16 gig, or was it 32? Something like 32 gig, and it ran out pretty fast. But I've got 128, so I'm able to put a lot more on it. But anyway, I think I'm going to get ready to go because I got to get supper on in a little bit. And I'm thanking you all for coming in and sharing this with me and inviting your followers. And I hope that the replay viewers come in here and they enjoy seeing this Periscope too. So I hope you all have a good night or day wherever you might be. I love you all. Take care. God bless and bye-bye.